So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Slade Ciccone. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons.
2 strikes.
He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This is Bryson's stop. Next offering is down
We got
low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. 1 down. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. And the right-hander deals. And the count 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3.
Through it, and that's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one ripped, but foul. Schwarber swings and hammers one to right. That's back there. And that is gone. And Schwarber blasts one out. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Brandon Marsh steps to the
Ball
plate.
2.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hey!
Looking for the K.
And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do we need to know here about the right hand?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses
Ball
the
2.
barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Yeah!
On that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The
Ball.
shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 the count.
Next
Count's
offering
full.
way upstairs.
Hey!
3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Popped up. Stop. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the 2nd. Hunter Gaddis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hey!
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Swings through that one out front there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's low.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Got him.
Oh.
One away on the strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Another 3 straight strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Manzardo.
Ball, that's inside.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Schwarber going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. David Fry digs in for the Guardians.
That's a ball.
Is downstairs. Low for a strike, and that was the sweeper. That
full count.
The zone, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side. Castellanos. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball,
like tonight,
2
last
strikes.
thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end.
That's ball 2.
That sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
In the air, center field. Marsh under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is new pitcher now, Trevor Stephan.
Number 37.
Back to the top of the order. And here comes Alec Bohm. On the ground.
That's foul.
Just foul. Next
Ball
offering
2.
upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Fairchild makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's going to be Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson.
And he drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. Perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. The 1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
That
2-2
one
the
not
count.
close. And it's 2-2. And down on strikes. And back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure.
Ball, that's outside.
This one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now he breaks his bat. Boom. Whips it across.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen
That's a ball.
today, but it needed to be made.
2 balls,
That's helping
2
your
strikes.
team.
miss for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Stuart Fairchild digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that.
2-2 the count.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 2-2 down. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, it was a tough day at the plate for the hitters. Only able to scratch out a couple of hits, but some really good pitching, some good defense. You don't expect to win the game when you only put up 2 hits, but somehow they found a way.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the hill for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Good.
Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Digging in, Jake Myers. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one the other way. Pulls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right.
Runner on the goal. And that one fouled off.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Checks over
He's in
first,
there.
back safely. Pena over at first with 1 away. Double play ball to second. There's 1 out, and that's 2. Back here in Philadelphia, and starting in this one, number 48.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Has room, and he makes the catch. This is Bryson's stop.
Batting second, the second baseman, Bryson.
Base hit, center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistake.
Runner on the goal.
Ball, that's
Pitches
okay.
high. Throw.
Base!
Now in scoring position. Late on that fastball.
As
Two
a
balls,
pitcher, you
two
know the
strikes.
runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Runner at second, 2 down. And the count 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And just like the ex-girlfriend away coming down. That one is down.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and gets it out of the ballpark.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In the air to left center. Myers sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Second inning set to go. And now Isaac Paredes. Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there. 2 and 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Slice to right,
Foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Brad Keller. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Hey! 3 and 2.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early,
1 ball,
up with the
2 strikes.
swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
At the belt and fire. That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone. 2 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one ripped to left. Makes the sliding grab. Running tags to second. Tag.
No,
but
no,
he's in
no.
there.
Hey!
We'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Swing
Hey,
and a
two.
miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball,
Ultimately,
2 strikes.
you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2-2 the count.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 and 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And
The
there's
count
the
is
ball.
full.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. summoned from the bullpen, Yohan Duran. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. That
2
one
balls,
misses.
1 strike.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Base hit right field. Runner from third in to score. It's 2-2. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
2 balls,
Did it
2
perfect.
strikes.
Diaz at third. Smith on at first with 2 down.
Three.
And a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's
Nope.
very high.
That's
and it
inside.
just breaks a ton.
Inside, ball 3.
Inside edge. Now 3-1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
3.
It misses. It's a strikeout. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Now
Ball 2. Ball, that's down.
On the ground to short. Not in
He's
time.
safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now the DH, Edmundo Sosa. Going first.
No, he's
Realmuto
safe.
back in there. And at first, 1 away. And
3.
a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And
Nope,
that
that's a
misses.
ball.
Ball 2.
Ball.
Just missed. Comes up
Hey.
empty. That's strike 2.
3-2,
Full
2 out,
count.
runner on
3-2.
first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
He's safe.
Realmuto back in there. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's on to the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
No, he's in there.
Other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's
Hey,
Alvarez.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Myers aboard here at first with nobody out.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
pitch
2-2
misses
the
there,
count.
and that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out to the bat. I'm sure.
On the tag, you're out.
Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
That's ball 2.
2 balls and a strike.
That was
2 balls,
absolute
1
gas.
strike.
Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swinging and miss.
2 balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Ryan King. And now it's Alec Bohm. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Hey!
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Hey!
3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Trey Turner. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball,
Changed
2
right
strikes.
there. Just pulled the string.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's
is
just
outside.
out.
That one
Count is
almost got him.
3-2.
Swings and misses. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Alvarado.
That's a
Just
ball.
Missed. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Next
We got
pitch
full
is
count.
outside. Stays alive. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Ball 4.
That's ball
He
4.
walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
That one down the
Nope,
line.
that's foul.
And it's just foul. That is close.
Hey!
And that is a big first out. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. And that one lifted in the air center field. Marsh settles under this one. And there are 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. This guy's got good power with one swing.
That's a
He
ball.
could win it for him.
I just feel like he's
3
frustrated.
balls,
but he
1
was
strike.
challenged.
Two. Swung out, broken. Deep. That one way back there. That one's gonna land. final 4. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Jesus Luzardo.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Got it. Now the number 2 hitter. Two in a row. Robbie Diaz now. 2 outs.
Ball.
That's way high. And a count
2
2
balls,
and 1.
1 strike.
That's
Ball.
inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's ball 4.
4.
Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Ball.
Just missed.
2-1.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
That's a
Fastball
ball.
is outside.
3-2,
Okay.
2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hey!
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Slides, but it gets by him.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, slide, but he can't come up with it.
throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Here's Turner now. Swing and a miss. He was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On second. Stop at first with no outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that is a big first out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Now a pop-up on the infield.
Infield fly rules in effect.
Fly is called. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
2 balls,
that
1 strike.
in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And there's the ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Flips the outside corner. We'll count now.
3 balls,
Full night
2
tonight,
strikes.
Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
And he can't come up with it. But they get the
You're out.
first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top of the second. And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. Popped up. Boom. Pulls it in for the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jacob Melton. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He sends it out of here. And the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0.
No, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead.
Jose Alvarado gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Got it. The express right by his back for strike 3. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike.
No, that's a ball.
Corner. And the count is even 2-2. Swings through that corner, strikeout. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Joe Brando. Here comes Bryce Harper.
All 3.
3-1.
3-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you
Count's
don't
full.
know what to expect here in the 3-2. He'll throw a breaking ball 3-1.
Hey!
Swinging. And Harper down on strikes. Here comes Real Muto. Big swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And Real Muto is out. And here is Sosa to the plate. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Adolis Garcia will hit next. And
That's the ball.
misses. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Holding on to a 1-run lead. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Next
3
pitch
balls,
is outside.
2 strikes.
start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brad Keller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tap back to the mound. Slings the first and one away in the top of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Aranda. And he deals.
That's a ball.
In the air, left field, down the line. Schwarber pulls it down, and there's two gone. Two down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter. That
2-2.
misses the zone. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat.
Handles, throws the first, third out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Griffin Jacks.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. This is Bryson's stop. One down, Phillies down a run.
Oh.
And this is inside.
3-1.
That one finds the zone, and that is
3-2.
two.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ball four, he walked in, and that will keep the line moving. Trey Turner down. Ground ball to first, could be two. There's one.
Got him.
That's a double
You're out.
play. The ball game is over.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game.
So just about set now. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane McClanahan.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now
Ball,
the
that's
count
out.
is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Cast it right by him. So up next, Dane Myers. Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is
outside.
One out, base is empty. Strike two.
Three
Fastball
balls,
is
two
outside.
strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it down.
Runner takes off.
Hey,
For a strike. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Myers over at second, one down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
In the air, left field, down the line.
That ball's foul.
What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Three.
It misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
That's
Next pitch, a
outside.
slider that misses outside. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's down and in. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hey.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come
Ball.
often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Hey.
On that fastball.
Well, he just threw that
2-2 the count.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch
We got a
misses,
full count.
And that's ball three. And that one popped in the air, left field. Myers sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Creighton. That one ripped. Way back there. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. That one in triple digits.
I guess you throw it
One
that
ball,
hard, you
two
can
strikes.
get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still
Two
think
balls,
it's a
two
dangerous
strikes.
pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That's the third. Suarez fires across
Oh.
the diamond, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. This is J.J. Bleday. Next pitch
Two balls,
way upstairs.
one strike.
And that one fouled off. That's smashed towards center. Squeezing. There's one away. Tyler Stevens, the next to hit.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more,
Two balls,
that's
one
way
strike.
back.
No score here in the second. Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball. for
3-2.
some pitchers.
That misses. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Now a chance for MLB Marte. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 to count.
And and we're back. Here's a big power throw. Junior Caminero.
Hey!
Miss 1-2.
1 ball,
Away with 1
2 strike.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the grab, 1 down. Cedric Mullins digs in now. 1 down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. He's in there. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Runner on the move.
Hey, 2.
Throw to second. Out. 2 outs, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time.
He's out.
So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. So they turn to their closer, Griffin Jax. So digging in, Spencer Steer. The 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. On the ground right
No,
side.
that's foul.
And foul ball. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Gavin Lux.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with the left-handed
Inside, ball 2.
Inside, just missed.
Hey!
In for a strike at 95. Line drive, and no one can get there. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. And those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now here is T.J. Friedel. Towards first,
Foul.
but that rolls foul. That
Ball
one misses.
inside.
2-2.
Hey!
Throw it in, that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. Misses
Hey!
the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball,
That was
2 strikes.
right there.
The other way, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. Lux rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right
Outside,
to it,
that's
and
a
then
ball.
extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Myers at second with 2 down. Swing
That
and a
ball's
ground
foul.
ball, and that's just foul.
Hey!
Him out looking with the off. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emilio Pagan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And it's through for him. And the tying run is on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind designed to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And there's a hit. Lead runner to second, the 2 on, and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Puts a bunt down. Suarez zips it to third.
He's out.
1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
The winning run on second base. And the count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the air to left, down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot,
Full
whatever you
count.
wanna call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run deep. Here's the over the plate. Here comes the winning run, and they walk it off. And your final score here today, just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Ian Seymour.
Now playing
Chris, how
second.
about a scouting report?
Try to stay back
17.
for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a
Slides, but it gets by him.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Thomas Sajazi. This one smoked out to left. The here puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now it's Ivan Herrera. And at first, one away. Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
He's back in easily. And now the lefty. Runner takes off. And a count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson.
Ball
Outside
two.
low, and a count
2-1.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. Missed that by
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knee. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Michael McGreevy.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes this stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time. High-legged it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jake Brady next to hit for the Rays. 1 down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Yandy Diaz now. 2 down, nobody on. Slap the other way, foul.
Ball.
Ball.
2-2.
That
Full
one drifts
count.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And
That's a
it's
ball.
4.
Take your base.
Down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
2-2.
Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home.
Safe, he's in.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate.
Too high.
It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So now
Take your
2
base.
on
Ball 4.
and 2 outs. Nick Forte getting ready to hit.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a
That's
guy
a
who wants to
strike.
pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch
1-2.
count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Joe Brandon. Well, one-run game, and now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swings through that one for strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake.
Three.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Brendan Donovan.
And this is a big at-bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That's
ball.
down and in. One out, base is empty. Here's a rocket out to left. Pulls it down. And there's two down. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. That
Ball
misses,
3.
and that's ball 3.
Full count.
Hit
Him
out. St. Louis goes down in order. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The 1-2.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that
Full
one
count.
missing low. So a man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. The
Ball.
shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs. Chris with that distraction
3 balls,
and a
1
speedy
strike.
guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean,
2.
this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Franco next to hit for the Rays. Short the bunt and missed it. Going to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that's an out.
He's
on
out.
the sacrifice.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Fought off foul. Milton stands at second with 2 gone. To the right side. Gets the first.
Out.
And that ends the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Griffin Jacks.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes a 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Back to the top of the order now. Now, here is Victor Scott. Out to short, Williams. Off balance.
He's out of there.
And he'll be happy with the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So up next, Thomas Sajazi.
Ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Foul
And he hits a
ball.
ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. In the air, right field. Milk under it. Makes the So it's their last chance in this one. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Alec Burleson will hit next. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls.
2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's just closer to getting out of the jam. The Redbirds down to their final strike. Line to right, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Throws offline, he's saved. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside.
Ball
the
inside.
A little bit more. It's definitely out of here.
Pereira, the lead runner at second. Burleson at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Around third. The throw is
he's safe.
And he's in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now. New arm out of the bullpen, Garrett Clevenger.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And here is
Ball.
Mason Wynn outside. Right side, hard hit. They get the point. That ends the inning. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, number 49.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Great with the swing there.
1-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
A little bit low. And
Full count.
Misses for a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming off if he's walked.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Luke behind second, takes it in for the out. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Outside.
Ball.
On 3 balls and a strike. And
That's a foul ball.
First, down the line, and it's foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Rays down by a run. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around the score and tie this ball game up.
In the dirt, no advance, good job behind the dish. With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out. Hard ground ball for a base stop. They stop the lead runner at second, down 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
At the plate, Nick Cortez. And a count 1-2. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Pretty fun 3-inning game. They got some runs on the board, but kept things close. I like this. Think I could get used to it.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. Just about ready to go and getting to start. Dustin May, what do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for the hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. And 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On a line, base hit.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Josh Naylor. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. That misses, and that's ball 2. Liner, base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Dominic Canzone. May comes set. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Heading for the plate. The throw home. It's off line.
He beat it.
Scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. So 2 down, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. 3. Swing and a miss. Good job. Back here at Busch Stadium. And on the hill in this one, Brian Wu. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has great stuff, dude, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game.
Nope,
he's
that's a ball.
Competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off. I can promise you that.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Brendan Donovan. Crawford slings to second.
Out.
Relay to first. Double play. Ivan Herrera mixed up for the Cardinals.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Gets under and pops it up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson.
That's ball 2.
Strike.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's
2 balls,
something
1
he
strike.
can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hey!
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Riley O'Brien.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Stepping in, Cole Young. That's
Ball.
off the mark. 2-1.
2-1.
1 out, base is empty. Left field. Nootbaar moves under it. Makes the catch. 2 away. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late time, it's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And
2 balls,
skips into
2
the-
strikes.
That
count is
one
full.
misses, and it's 3-2. That one misses.
Ball 4, that's
The
out.
leadoff walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there. Both with an up to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here is
2
Mason
balls,
Wynn.
1 strike.
Next pitch misses way outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
trouble. Walker around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score in time.
Picks himself up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Thomas Sajazi. And that one in the air center field. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Victor Robles. The line to kick the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swings and he pops it up. Here the pitcher's now. Donovan. And there's 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to
2-2 count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's the strikeout. And now it's Josh Naylor. 2 outs.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Whips it to
He's
first.
out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses. Ball 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Naylor takes
He's
it to
out.
the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
And that drops in for a
2.
strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract
We got
some
full
velocity
count.
and out of the movement.
Ball 4.
Ball 4.
He walked
Take
it.
the bait.
And that keeps things going. Now up for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second.
Out.
And they bounce
He's
into
out.
2 already. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th. Go ahead, run on base. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone
Ball
because
2.
that's where you can get hurt.
And it's second. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to 7. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And
That's
one
ball
almost
2.
hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Not
Count's
close
full.
with that one. Full count now.
Hey!
And a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now. So So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Next ball is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch
2 balls,
location
2
you're
strikes.
expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball.
Count is 3 and 2.
Location, boy, you've got to run top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
He walked
That's ball 4.
and that will keep things going. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Two the count.
Back here in St. Louis, now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one lifted to left. And it drops in. Here comes the throw. And he dives for the winning run, and the Cardinals walk it off. And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire... So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Matthew Liberatore.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches? Or
2
is
balls,
he just able
2
to get
strikes.
1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Sends it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So here's Robert now. Off
That's
the mark
ball
there.
2.
And it's 2-1. Just
Ball
missed.
inside.
1 out, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just...
Robert on the go.
Ball 2.
Pitches high.
We got 2
Saves
balls,
executive
1
with a
strike.
stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Hey!
And now 2-2.
Talk about
2-2
time
count.
up. That was ugly.
We got
Outside
full
low.
count.
And now it's 3-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Tauchman is gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman. This one in the air. Win. And that's the third out. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, number 64.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. Because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike.
1 ball,
hitters
2
commit
strikes.
to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. There's a swing and a drive.
Foul ball.
That is a foul ball. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Up the middle, my drop. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. And now it's Ivan Herrera. The 2-1. And a foul ball.
Three and two.
2 out, space is empty. That's towards center. He's got it, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Aye.
Swings to the curve. Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice. So up next for Chicago, Edgar Carroll. Fastball is outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hit slowly on the ground. Win. On to first. And that quickly 2 away. Benintendi up here.
Well, there we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Ball, that's out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have...
Hey.
You locked him up. And back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second, bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. High fly ball out to left field. Benintendi is there. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. That misses
2 balls,
the zone.
1 strike.
And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Backed
I got
off the
3 and
plate
2.
that time.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, number 49. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that was cut on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to
You're
first.
out.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Up the middle. Tosses the
Got
first.
him.
First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And next to hit for the Sox, Chase Mydroff. 1-1 now. And that one hammered. That's back. Makes a leap and grab for the out. So coming into the game now on defense, Miguel Vargas. He takes over as the new first baseman. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
That's a ball.
Missed. And 2-2.
Three.
Swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Now, Thomas Sajazi. And that's
2-1.
too high. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And that is out of play. Misses.
3-2.
Now it's 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished right up and in just on the edge. And that's when it was a swing at it. He had a broken bat. She jogged back to the dugout.
Ball four.
Ball
He
four.
walked it.
Take the base.
And that'll keep the line moving. And now the first baseman.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that
Ball.
walk.
Outside low. And it's
2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
Right
Hey.
there for a strike.
With 2 strikes,
2-2
may
the
see
count.
some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring.
Runner on the go. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Sajazi off at first with 2 away. And
Ball.
there's the ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Check on the runner.
No,
Sajazi
he's safe.
back on a dive. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. On to the 4th, and now it's Luis Robert. Yeah, that's fouled off. The delivery to Robert. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. And that's
Out.
outside. Fastball for a strike. The White Sox hitless so far in the game. 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Man on second, 2 down. And it remains 2-2. 4th inning underway, no score.
Hey!
Another, and that's 3 straight strikes. New pitcher for the White Sox, Jordan Leisure. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now at the plate, Brendan Donovan. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps get an inning double play.
A little out front there as he swings
1 ball,
through it.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing speed. So 2 down now, and here is Alec Burleson.
Ball, that's down.
And a count 2-1. Just
Nope.
missed. With the
3 balls,
winning run
1 strike.
standing at second here in extra innings. And that drops in for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
To third. Boots it.
He's good.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Jordan Walker. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And a count 1-2. That one
Ball,
missing
that's in.
inside.
The count's full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Headed towards the corner. Benintendi on the move. Snags it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Pitching for the Cardinals,
Riley O'Brien taking over on the mound.
Riley O'Brien.
Falling
Ball
behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man,
2 balls,
on the
2
slider
strikes.
right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And it's second.
3.
Swing. So up next for Chicago, Edgar Carroll. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Calls it in, 2 away. Benintendi to the plate.
Now that is left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Two outs. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Grant Taylor.
Now pitching.
Here's the
for
shortstop
Chicago,
at the play,
number
Mason
31.
Wynn. Late swing, fouled off. Swing through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Nolan Arenado. Winning run at second with 1 away here in extra innings. Fouled off down the right side. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The winning run on second base. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So now the DH spot, Thomas Sanchez.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the batter now, Derek Hill. In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Walker sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Now we've got a substitution at third base. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Brooks Baldwin. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Just
Ball 3.
missed. And ball 4.
Ball 4, that's it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
In danger of losing a no-hitter here. That one finds the zone.
I count this ball.
3-2. Stays alive. Two on, one out. And they're all
No,
loaded
that's a
up.
ball. Take your base.
Back and forth and that at bat.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a
That's a
time
ball.
to try to get out of this. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 2-2. Cuts and misses, gets the strikeout. Mike Toxin now at the plate.
Ball
Just
2.
missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And he grounds one to the right side. Got him on
He's
that
out.
balanced throw. Toxin is back here at Busch Stadium. And here's the first baseman, number 92.
That's
down
ball
and
2.
in. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And a
Yep,
curve
that ball went
misses
out.
Outside. And that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another
2-2
breaking
the
ball.
count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
Full
having a hard
count.
time catching up.
That one just missed. Base hit right field. Runner around third. Throw is
Right.
offline. This one's over. And they walk it off for the win.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating.
1-0.